Welcome to this edition of National Business Trends. I'm speaking to you from Sunrise, Florida, which is just west of Fort Lauderdale, and I'm at the construction site of Lake Shore Plaza 2, which is being built through a joint venture between WLD Enterprises and the Stiles Corporation based in Fort Lauderdale. Now, I'm here investigating the emergence of the green building trend in the region. I want to first off understand what it is. Is green building good business? Is it good for business? Does it really cost too much to develop, to build, to lease? Is green building a fad or a real trend? I want to find out what exactly green is and what makes, in this case, a building green, and what makes this building green. Lake Shore Plaza 2 will be one of the first speculative Class A certified green office buildings in the region. The Washington, D.C. based U.S. Green Building Council has defined what green is to buildings and to what level of green. The USGBC, as they're known, has defined green building over the past 10 years with their LEED rating systems. These LEED rating systems are now the national standard and the benchmark for green buildings and communities of virtually every shape, size, and type, from office towers to homes, from whole university campuses to neighborhoods. LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. By following the detailed criteria, which includes third-party verification, the LEED rating systems are the roadmaps to green building. Through LEED, the USGBC has defined the methods and the strategies for buildings to achieve green certification. We can no longer ignore the facts and the science of climate change. We can no longer ignore our addiction to foreign oil. Green buildings can be a powerful means to address both of these issues and others. One of the things I kept hearing was it costs too much. That was from the naysayers. On the other side, from the proponents, I heard that it doesn't cost too much. In fact, in many cases, green building costs less, that it improves the bottom line, and it significantly benefits businesses in a variety of ways. Proponents touted over and over again dramatic savings and operating costs and increased worker productivity. Nonetheless, I have to say I'm still pretty skeptical about the whole green building thing making economic sense. I wondered, if it does cost too much, why is such a large, successful, and fast-growing company like Stiles pursuing LEED certification for Lake Shore Plaza 2? And why, most importantly, is Stiles Corporation undertaking a dramatic paradigm shift in its already successful culture? They're challenging its people to justify why all future projects shouldn't be LEED certified. I asked the president of Stiles Corporation, Doug Egan, and the COO, Steve Palmer, to meet me here so that they can tell me in their words why they've decided to fold LEED into the business and start with this building.
We've made a commitment that all of our future office buildings for our portfolio are going to be LEED certified. We've also made a commitment that we are going to convert our existing headquarters building to a LEED certified building.
The moment at which we came to the point to where we were going to move forward with a green movement internally was when we realized that there was a set of standards that you could actually measure the green aspects of real estate.
As we've evaluated LEED over time, is we understand that in addition to it being a positive for the environment, that it is also an enhancement to the building's value.
We are going to essentially run a filter of all of the green options that can possibly be utilized in each one of those projects, and presenting those options to every single client that we do business with so that they can make the choices on everything that they can possibly implement. Tenants and owners of the future are going to demand that their buildings be certified, and we want to be ahead of the curve in providing that to the industry.
Lake Shore Plaza 2 will be utilizing green cleaning and pest control products and methods, as well as implementing a building-wide recycling program. Indoor environmental quality, as LEED phrases it, is of paramount importance and directly affects economics and what makes working in this building vastly superior to any other buildings. The USGBC and others state emphatically that when there is a healthy and comfortable indoor environment, worker productivity increases significantly. Hi, excuse me, could I ask you a quick question? Is that something you usually do with the ducks?
Normally, we don't cover up the AC duct. Our LEED official can probably explain better.
Oh, wow, where'd you come from?
Right over there.
So why is he covering the ducts?
Well, if you can picture it, during the 10 or 12 months during the construction period, there's a lot of dust and debris that's floating around. And by covering the ducts, the VAVs, the air handler, we're going to prevent all that dust from going into the system. So then when we turn on the system, it will prevent it from dispersing out on all the floors, which in turn is better for the employees. There'll be less allergies and upper respiratory problems, which they'll be at work more and be more productive, which the employers will love. This is actually a very simple procedure that's being implemented, and we're the first one of a spec office building in Broward County to be implementing it. We're very proud to be the leader in it, and it's going to be implemented into all our new construction in the future.
Well, I want to take a look around. Can I look around at the other areas?
Sure.
Great. Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Is there anything different about this paint?
Talk to the green guy.
Ah, you gotta stop doing that.
Sorry about that. I love my job and I'm always around.
Tell me about the paint.
All the paint, adhesives, carpet, stain, everything is low organic, volatile organic compounds, which is low VOCs, which means that it's no longer going to have the kind of smell that you're used to smelling. And all the VOCs has been linked to upper respiratory issues and other illnesses.
You know what, now that you've mentioned it, I can't smell it at all.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, what are the other things in the building maybe that we can't see?
We've implemented dual flush valves and waterless urinals and other things to achieve 47% savings in our water consumption.
Did you say 47%?
47%.
That's pretty impressive.
We're very excited about it.
I'm on to the next area.
Great.
I'm going to have a look at the main electrical room here on the first floor. I understand it's a good place to see one of the measures that increases the building's energy efficiency. Excuse me, I'm doing a piece on green building and what Lake Shore Plaza is doing to be green. Can you tell me what's so special about this building's electrical room?
Well, I'm busy right now, but the LEED AP can help you out.
How did you do that?
I'm fast.
So what makes this electrical room so special?
In this room, we're going to be installing separate metering devices so we can monitor tenant consumption on a monthly basis so they can read their meters and they can alter their consumption, which will in turn reduce their costs.
Well, isn't that something all the buildings are already doing?
And the other buildings are not LEED certified. There's just a complete billing of the electric, which gets prorated to the tenants by square footage. So this way, the tenants will be able to control their own electrical use.
Well, what else are you doing?
In addition to that, we're also painting the roof with a solar reflectivity coating, which will allow the building to absorb less heat and in turn utilize less electric to cool the building. In addition to that, it will significantly prolong the roof life, probably another 10 years, and it costs approximately $200,000 to replace the roof. So we'll be saving about $20,000 a year in costs.
That's pretty impressive.
We're very excited about it.
Before I came out here, I was skeptical, as you could probably tell. But now, after talking with all these people and hearing what the LEED accredited professional had to say and show me, I'm now convinced the green building and the LEED rating system makes total sense. If you're thinking of building or leasing space, I can wholeheartedly recommend that you look for buildings that are LEED certified. It's obvious to me now that green building is good business and benefits the bottom line. If a major company like Stiles Corporation is adopting LEED and green building practices, it has to be worth the initial risks and the learning curve. Is this a fad? Oh. In my opinion, no way. Even if you're a hardened skeptic about climate change and don't really care about the environment, green building certainly is a path to improving the bottom line, especially in today's economy. It looks like a fundamental shift is underway, and companies like Stiles Corporation are one of the pioneering companies leading the way. One thing is for certain, we should all stop asking, how much does it cost, and ask, what will it cost if we don't? Thank you for joining me.
Let me tell you about all the other things we're implementing now too.
Oh, great.
Besides doing all our new buildings with LEED construction, we are also going to be doing construction material recycling, the regional material acquisition from the 500-mile radius, and all these other wonderful things.